Stitch, you think you could help me? I'm currently stuck on a problem because I don't know what step to do first. I don't know whether to add, subtract, or do parentheses.
Yes, I love math, so I can help you. So what you have to do is thou shalt honor the correct order of operations, which is one of the 10 math commandments.
Hey guys, let's go over 0.21, this introduction to order of operations. Standards for mathematical content. How can I meet these standards? You can use the structure of an expression to identify ways to rewrite it. So that's the content of what you're learning. The mathematical practices, how do we do that? Well, we'll reason abstractly, we'll tend to precision, and we'll also look for use of structure. Learning goal. Students will be able to utilize the order of operations to simplify expressions.
So the order of operations, you're going to go in this order. P stands for what, class? Now, it actually also means any grouping symbols. And we'll go over a couple of different grouping symbols. E stands for exponent is just that little number on top, on the top right. M is, and D is division. Now, you want to treat this second part as a chunk. Okay, it's not M and then you look for all the multiplications, then you do division. As you guys saw, you do what you first see from left to right. And then A is, and S is subtraction. So I have an example here. We can copy that down. And then you guys will see how I use that list. Example number 1, have 7 parentheses 3 minus 2 times 4. So when you see a dot, that's multiplication. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through this and look for any parentheses. Well, I see a set of parentheses, but I don't see any operations inside there, so I don't have to do anything. I don't see any little numbers, so I don't have to do any exponents. Now I'm going to do multiplication and division, but pay attention, I'm doing them as I go from left to right. So I see here, I see going left to right, here's left, went to the right. I see no math operation, therefore that's what? Multiplication. Now I'm going to introduce an equal sign. This is an expression, we're just simplifying it, but the reason why I'm introducing an equal sign is to show that this line is equivalent to this next line. So 7 times 3 is 21. Now, I'm still going left to right and I'm looking for multiplication and divisions. So there is multiplication. You can think of this multiplication in 2 ways. You can think of it as positive 2 times 4 or negative 2 times 4. I'm going to do negative 2 times 4. And that'll give me what? Negative 8. And then 21 minus 8 is 13. And I'm going to box my answer. My answer is 13. Here's my second example. Okay, now I'm going to write out my PEMDAS. And I like to do little check marks to go through it as they get more complicated, as you can see in this problem. Class, what's the first thing I'm going to do? Okay. Now we're introduced to 2 sets of symbols. Does anyone know what this one's called? Yeah, those are called brackets. Okay. So I'm going to do first the innermost. So if you want to draw little arrows to help you, we're going to start very in the middle there. Okay. Here, now you can use your fingers, great strategy of covering out problems. Parts we don't need. 10 minus 4 is 6. So I'm going to repeat every single thing from top there. So I just did a parentheses. And now I'm going to do what's inside this bracket. Okay? This tells you not to distribute. Okay, that's where students are tempted to want to distribute the 3. Well, I have to use this bracket, which means I have to do everything in here first. Do you guys see any exponents? No. Now, inside the brackets, I'm going to do multiplication and division as I see them going from which direction, class? Left to right. So I'm not going to skip over here. I'm going to do this one first. 9 times 2 is 18. And you see that I didn't need that set of parentheses, so I dropped it. And then 18 divided by 6 is... So I finished the bracket, I did multiplication and division inside those. No addition and subtractions, we're just multiplying 3 times 3 is... And don't forget to box your answers when you're done.
Want to go from hating to loving math? Subscribe to David Ng's channel to learn new ways to do math.